Hey traders, this is Jeff from ZenTrader.ca with a market update on a day where something feels a little bit different. The markets out of the gate moved up high and then quickly reversed. Gold and silver completely tanked. Silver really getting taken to the woodshed. That's definitely a sector that I think you want to stay away from right now. Let that shake out a bit. I think I saw somewhere on Twitter that today wiped out 5 weeks of gains on the gold market. So definitely when something like that happens, you need to just get onto the sidelines and kind of, hopefully you were scaling out of it as it was going up. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my timing signal and see where that's at. And I just want to talk about taking profits on stocks, and I'm just going to give you one example of what happened this week in a stock called FTK. But first, let's recap, see where we're at in timing signal. Right now, we're still on the sidelines. So today did not issue any sort of bearish call. I'm not going to say that we're at the top. I'm going to say that something feels a little bit different. But when you look at this 60-minute chart, today's sell-off doesn't look that bad. I drew this extra line here. I was just kind of toying around with this, just kind of eyeballed it parallel to this one, and I just wanted to see if there's any support around here, and if it breaks through. This line doesn't really mean a whole lot right now. So essentially, we hit a new high and we sold off. I would not be surprised to see this attempt some sort of retest before officially rolling over. That could be an area where if you want to take some short positions with a tight stop with the previous high, that could be maybe a feeler position. At the same time, I'm just going to stay on the sidelines until my timing signal gives some sort of sell signal. I'm going to play it a little safe. Chart of the Dow daily chart. When you look at this, it really puts today's sell-off in perspective. It's like you get some really negative action, and it seems like a lot of people want to jump into the short side, but really there's still this bearish rising wedge forming, and we haven't really broken down from that at this point in time. One other thing I wanted to note was volume was quite large on the NASDAQ today, 2.1 billion. So that was something that I was watching for. Some sort of like exhaustion, big volume coming in, but that alone is not a signal. So I wanted to just talk about this one trade that I had today, FTK, and it kind of stress the importance of taking some profits when you have gains in a stock. I bought this stock right around here, and then basically watched it go straight up, and I think I was up as much as 13 or 14% in it. And one area where I like to take profits is once I get a 10% gain, I like to take something off the table, and this is a great example as to why that is so important. So I bought here, I sold when I had about a 10% gain. It went up. I think I sold half of it, and then it went up another 3 or 4% on top of that, and I just sat through it and watched it. And then today, obviously, with the reversal in the general markets, it was hit as well. And I basically watched the rest of it go down. I sold out of the last half of my position when I had a 3% gain left. So basically, it had basically gone down at the top. I was up 13%, and it gave back another 10%. And I didn't expect that. Like, I thought we were going to go back to new highs, and we still may. But I had an internal stop that I didn't want to see it go below, and it hit it. So obviously, I believe the chances of this going back to my original target are now diminished. And this is just important to take these gains while you have these gains. So basically, I didn't end up with the 3% gain on all my shares. At least I got a 10% up here. So this is very important stuff, guys.